Hey Mom and Dad, this is Doug from Outdoor Survival TV. Wanted to just welcome you to this quick little video. In this video I'm going to show you what we recommend you put into a survival kit for your kids that they would carry with them at all times, plus a couple of bonus pointers on how to prepare your child ahead of time should they get into some situation where they have to end up spending a few unexpected hours or an unexpected night on the trail. Our goal is to get them found as quickly as possible and to keep them comfortable as well as we can in the meantime until the searchers can find them. First of all, nothing beats preparation. If you're going out into an area where there may be a possibility of some unexpected time on the trail, getting lost or whatever it might be, camping, hiking, fishing, biking, whatever, please take the time ahead of time to make sure they're well clothed and that they know what to do if they get lost. Here's what we recommend, a short little 4-line poem. Stay put, stay warm, get bright, and get noisy. The items that we've recommended in the survival kit are going to help with that. Primary thing to remember is to stay still and then get comfortable and then make yourself visible and then make yourself noisy. All right, the searchers are going to look in the place last seen and they're going to work out from there in radiating concentric rings. The further your child goes out from the place that they were last seen, the lower the chances of them being found in a timely manner. So as soon as they realize they're lost, stay put, okay? Here's our survival kit and what we recommend. First of all, we have a water bottle. Water is the #1 priority after your child stays put and stays warm. Please send them with a water bottle that's filled. It's hard to find clean water even in the nicest backcountry areas, and without experience, drinking from an unknown source could pose some problems. So be sure that it's at least a half of a liter of water. A liter is better, it gets a little bit heavy, and in an aluminum container. Aluminum is going to give them the option, should they be old enough, they can boil their water or cook a soup or whatever in their water bottle as well. All right, so make sure that they have a water bottle and that it's filled. Next, we want them to be loud and seen. Use a Fox 40 whistle. Okay, these are designed for boating situations and are extremely loud, very, very effective whistles, and have with them a brightly colored emergency poncho. Okay, this is something they can just pull out, hang in a tree if it's warm weather, just to be visible, or they pull over themselves if it's raining. It's an instant shelter. It's got a little hood on it. They can hunker down under a tree, bright orange. Searchers will find them if they get within a few yards of these. Okay, that's a very good thing to have. It's a couple bucks at Canadian Tire. Highly recommend this product from Adventure Medical Kits. This is called the one-person heat sheet emergency bivvy. Okay, it's simply a little bivvy sack, which is basically like a sleeping bag cover almost, but it's lined with a silver lining and it's brightly colored orange on the outside. It reflects about 90% of their body heat back to them. If they end up spending a night overnight, this is what you want to have. Okay, it's about $7 or $8, and you can stuff it in your front pocket if you need to. Very, very valuable in an emergency situation. Highly recommend that. For a water scenario, very simple and light. This is the Pristine Pioneer emergency water filter. All this does is allows them to have something that's very easy to use, no complicated parts. It's a straw that you insert into the end of the filter. You stick this part in whatever water you're going to drink, and there's a carbon filter in here. You suck the water up through and you drink it right out of the source. This filters out 99.9% of all bacteria and viruses, right? So an excellent little piece of equipment to have with them. 20 feet of brightly colored rope twine. This is just a light guy wire for tents. Again, very handy for creating a little line to hang your poncho over so you can make a bit of a tent if you need to. It's brightly colored. You could trail it behind you if you had to. This is going to be allowing a larger area for the searchers to find something that would lead them back to your child. All right, so some brightly colored twine, very good. Food, this is more for comfort. Your child can go for a long time without food, but an energy bar of some kind. We use Optimum, also recommend Cliff energy bars, just 1 or 2 of those in their survival kit as well. And finally, this is a waterproof container with some matches in it. And inside of that we have cotton balls that have been rolled in Vaseline. And just beneath that we have Strike Anywhere matches. And include in this the striking surface from the box of matches, just so they have something immediate to strike the match on. This is of course for children who are old enough to know how to use a match or make a fire. And we cover those things in other videos, all right? So just have the equipment to make a fire should they need to. It provides warmth, it provides security, and if necessary, they can make a pot of soup or tea if you want to include some bouillon cubes in your survival kit or whatever the case might be. So that is the basics of the survival kit. We wanted to keep it light and simple. There's always stuff that you can add, but this is for a young child, you know, age 6 to 10 or 11. And you can add some extra things, you know, as the child is prepared to use those things. It doesn't do you any good, however, if you haven't practiced with it, if they're not familiar with the contents of the kit. So take some time ahead of the trip to just go over and play around with the poncho. How would you wear it? Where would you sit with it? Can you just hunker under a tree? Would you string it, you know, over a branch, make a little tent, that kind of thing? Practice slurping some water through the straw and the filter. Throw the bivy sack on, you know, sit underneath the sprinkler in it. It's waterproof. How do they feel about that? The more you can expose them ahead of time, the better they'll do should the situation arise. But bottom line is we want them out of there as quickly as possible, and we want to prevent it completely if we can. So hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more videos on outdoor survival, camping, that kind of thing. We're excited to provide those for you. You can just subscribe with the link above this video. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. This is Doug from Outdoor Survival TV.